This is Senator Harrison Williams of New Jersey, a Democrat. These pictures of Williams were made this morning outside the senator's house in Washington, while Williams was under FBI surveillance. Williams is one of more than 20 public officials from 5 states who have become targets of FBI Operation Abscam. And this townhouse was just one of a number of locations where FBI agents are said to have paid out more than $1 million in bribes to influence members of Congress and other public officials. Among those identified by federal investigators as targets of the operation are Congressman Michael Myers and Raymond Lederer of Philadelphia, Congressman John Jenrette of South Carolina, Congressman Frank Thompson Jr. of New Jersey, and Congressman John Murphy of New York. Tonight, FBI agents were seen entering the home of New Jersey Senator Harrison Williams. Federal investigators say the senator did not take cash directly, but instead was involved in promising to use his influence in conversations with the undercover FBI agents.
Just a few minutes ago, 2 members of the FBI were here, and for the first time I learned about this and really don't know any of the facts of anything, and therefore I'm in no position to comment about what I don't know is...
You're not the target of an investigation, Senator? Can you say that you're not the target of an investigation?
Right now it appears that I am, and that's about all for now.
Fair use is found in Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act and functions to limit the exclusive rights of a copyright owner. Federal law states fair use requires no permission from the copyright owner to use the work and is not an infringement of copyright, and provides a number of illustrative examples of potential fair use, including criticism.
My name is Noshü. Welcome to Noshü is Live. Welcome to Noshü is Live. I'm live every day right here on YouTube. Every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm here every day. Why am I here every day? If you've been watching, and you haven't, nobody's watching. I have no subscribers. There are no likes. There are no views. There's one comment, and I've already commented on that comment. I would love to comment on some other comments, but there aren't any. But if you've seen any of the other episodes, you'll know that I made a commitment to the old gods and the new that I would do a live show here on YouTube every single day until May 18, 2018. Why? Check out some previous videos because I got some other stuff to get into today. He's so rude. How do you talk to people like that? I didn't mean to be rude. Let me get on with it. I'm just upset, man. Today's a crazy day in my country. Here in the United States of America. It's all about a memo. Memo this, memo that, memo this, memo. Before I get into this, it's a political one. I'm trying not to take sides, but I do want to talk about some things. If you're not into politics or you're not into that kind of thing, you don't need to hang around. And I understand it, because sometimes I need to just shut it down. But that's what today's show is about, so I'm just giving you a heads up. But I do ask that you subscribe and watch future shows because I'm going to do my best not to do any more political I don't want to, but sometimes things happen and you, as a citizen, I'm a veteran, but I'm also a citizen. Sometimes you want to speak out, and I have no audience, so nobody's listening to me, so it doesn't matter what I say anyway. But please like and subscribe right now before you leave if you're not into political stuff. So today, there was this release of the memo, and the president declassified a memo, and then this memo came out, and then one side is saying, oh, this memo proves that, you know, the FBI and the Justice Department are biased toward one side of one political party or another political party. And then the opposition to that says, oh, they're just releasing snippets of what, it's a whole FISA thing. If it would be so boring, I'm just hoping you're coming to this dance with a little information of your own, and we can add on it together. If not, you're going to be lost here. subscriber count going down, down, down. I understand. Believe me, I understand. So I'm not, no hard feelings on my side. But so one side is saying you shouldn't release the memo. One side, including the FBI and the Justice Department, saying do not release this memo because it would cause damage to the security of our state. But it gives ways and means of how spies work and things like that, and how you get a warrant, secret kind of warrant in a secret kind of court to surveil, like, let's say there's some dude that you think he's got some Russian influence, and I'm not talking to dressing. You see what I did there? You see, I just inserted some stupid, like, lowbrow humor for the low level that are hanging out still. So subscriber count going down. If there was there aren't any subscribers, so there's no. So this memo was released. It's highly polarizing, let's say. And some people said that it's creating a constitutional crisis in my country that might require some intervention by, let's say, Congress or something to keep things from going off the rails. Let's just make it that simple. Man, y'all better bone up. If y'all are in America, if you are in America watching this, and you're not watching what's going on in Washington, D.C., and you have any family that you care about, you have kids or grandkids, and you're not paying attention, it doesn't matter which side you're on. It just matters that you get on a side, take a side, and fight for a side. Because right now, first of all, I'm old. I'll be dead when what's happening now affects this country. I won't be around. And I don't have kids, so I'm not worried about my kids. I'd be more upset than I am now if I had kids. But some of y'all have kids, and you're not even paying attention to what's going on in this country. It's going to be so different 10 and 20 years from now. But different good for you, different bad for you. All of these policies that are being, all of these executive orders and these judges that are being placed behind the scenes while everybody's looking at the shiny coins of, like, the Russia thing, and that's a big deal. But in the meantime, behind the scenes, policies are being passed. People have been put in powerful positions that are going to influence this country for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. If you're interested in pot and you want that legal, things are changing right now. If you don't want it to be legal, things are changing right now. Transgender rights, things are changing right now. So do you know what the change is? And is that change good for how you feel? Do you want to participate in that change? Please pay attention. Please pay attention. I don't know how many times I've called my Congresswoman. She hates me. She hates me because I use some profanity in one of my interactions. And that's not right. You should not use profanity with your elected officials, no matter how much they fucking deserve it. Because then they cut off the conversation. Anywho, what you saw at the beginning of the show. So today is a crazy political day, and it's not just politics, it's going to be people's lives 10 and 20 years from now. I hope people wake up and look and see what's going on. But anyway, today is Groundhog's Day. Was that the smoothest segue that you've ever fucking seen in your entire fucking life? Wow, this show went dark quickly. All right, so today's Groundhog's Day, and it's so ironic. I think it's ironic because there's a movie out with Bill Murray, Groundhog Day, or apostrophe S. I'm not sure. Anyway, where he lives the same day over and over. Every time he goes to sleep, he wakes up. It's the exact same day. The same interactions, the same music on the radio, the same incidents that happen. If a bank was robbed on one day, it's going to be robbed every single day at the exact same time. So when my generation, when we saw Groundhog's Day, which a lot of y'all probably have not seen, even though it's a classic, whenever we say that something is repetitive and is every day, it's the same, it's the same, it's the same, we call it Groundhog's Day. And I thought it was highly appropriate that today is Groundhog's Day. And what you're looking at there is from last year, 2017. But the groundhog came out today. They pulled him by his scruffy little neck, dragged his ass out, and threw him up in the air. And what happened? They said he saw his shadow, that motherfucker. So that means 6 more weeks of winter. Hallelujah! Like my pipes didn't freeze enough already. Alright, so Groundhog's Day. Whenever you used to say that, it feels like Groundhog's Day, it means the day over and over and over and over again. I feel like today is ironic because of what's happening in my country with this memo and how divisive things are, and people are fighting and people think the government is broken. But Groundhog's Day, because the more I'm researching and I learn about my history, the history of my country, the same shit that's going on today, it's the same stuff that's been going on. And today, about in 1980, App Scam. That video is what I was showing you at the beginning of when we started App Scam. It was short for like Arab Scam, and then Arabs didn't like it being called Arab Scam, and then they called it Abdul Scam. It was a 2-year FBI sting. It started off focusing on trafficking of stolen property and like businessmen being corrupted and that kind of thing. And then it turned into a public corruption sting. 7 congressmen were convicted. Things like bribery, peddling influence. And that dude you saw at the beginning, they went to his house in the middle of the night. That dude got 2 years. That's a representative. Got 2 years in federal prison. Got out, did some stuff, passed away. Point I'm trying to make is there's some scams going on today. Like there's some Russian scams going on. There's people making deals, making money off the government. They're in their positions and they're making money, flying, jet setting. You know what I'm talking about. Man, the same scams were going on back in 1980, going on in 1970, 60, 50. So it's like Groundhog's Day. They just keep popping up. But right now is when we're living, and it's happening hard. It's happening hard. I promise to you, I will try to never, ever. But it depends on how I feel, because I got to do a live show every single day from now until May 18th. And if something happens, I won't be able to keep it in, so I'm gonna have to let it out here. So I hope you all forgive me for that, and I hope you stay and subscribe and ring the bells and notification and all of that. But thank you so much for watching Noshü Live. Tell your kids to come and watch next time. This is G-rated. Just lost my mind. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Noshü. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm live every day. Tomorrow is brunch with Noshü's. I'll be here by noon tomorrow. Show you what I'm having for brunch. Join me live sometime before noon. But you got to subscribe and do that notification so you can know when I'm going to be there if you're interested. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.